Your arguments are very flawed.
Which arguments?
That Allah prays for Muhammad.
Allah doesn't pray for Muhammad?
You made that argument.
So Allah doesn't pray for Muhammad?
No. Just how
Who does Allah pray to? Pray for?
Why does you can say the same thing in the Gospels, how God prays
No.
for Jesus.
Who does Allah pray for?
When there's a difference between praying for and praying to. There's a difference when Allah in the Quran, Allah's praying for, Allah's not praying to.
So you approached me.
You said Allah
you
prayed
approached
to.
me. You approached me, and then you said there is a flaw in my argument, and I believe you want to correct that. So, in the Quranic verse, Allah prays for Muhammad, and then you said that is not true. So who does Allah pray for?
Sends blessing upon
According to who?
He sends blessing.
According to who?
The Quran. You said that. No,
Please
you never,
provide reference
You never
for
said
me.
He prays for. You said He prays to.
So Allah
You said He
prays
to.
for Muhammad.
You never said
so
for,
I am
though.
asking, who does Allah pray to when Allah prays for Muhammad?
Huh?
Who does Allah pray to when Allah prays for Muhammad?
When you say Allah prays for, He's sending blessings upon someone. He's sending.
So why does it not say Allah sends barakah, but it says Allah prays?
I don't know. It's the same thing.
If
man.
you don't know,
it's the same thing.
If it is the same thing, why do you have different Arabic words for it? And if you don't know man, then why did you turn up the speaker's cone and then thought it was all right to approach and then show the flaws in my argument?
So
Yet you don't even know the argument.
Sending blessings upon someone. Like,
So does the word says Allah sends barakah?
Huh?
What is the Arabic word for blessing?
But you're changing your.
What is the Arabic word for blessing?
You never said barakah. You never said praying for. You said praying to. You said
So
praying
Allah
to. You're changing
prays
your argument.
for Muhammad.
You
I
never
am
said praying for.
asking,
You never said praying
who
for.
does
You
Allah
said praying
pray to?
I
pray for him, who I am addressing my prayer when I pray for him. How old are you?
When you say praying
It
for,
seems you
you're
need to do
15.
very basic English.
I'm 14.
Sir, can you help me with the very basic
There's a
English?
difference between
So
praying
if
for-
I am praying for you, who I am praying to for
Praying
you.
to God.
So
Yeah,
as a
to
Christian,
God
I am
for a
praying to God for him. Allah prays for Muhammad. Who does Allah pray to when he prays for Muhammad? Or when Allah prays
when
for
Allah-
self-control? When Allah prays for self-control,
When Allah
then who
prays
does
for-
Allah pray to?
When Allah prays for, He's sending blessings. You can make the same argument in the
Why
Bible.
it doesn't
Okay, is Jesus
say
God?
Allah
Is
sends
Jesus
blessings?
God? Is Jesus God?
What
Answer.
is this? That has to do with
Because
my
I can use the
argument.
same logic against you in the
But
Bible.
use
Is
the
Jesus
same
God?
logic, please
Is
do.
Jesus God?
That's not the
Is
logic
Jesus
I am
God?
using.
It's the same
That's
logic.
not the-
Why
that's
does
not the
God
logic
send-
I am using.
You can say Jesus is God, but the
So
same
let
God
me
in the
help
Bible
you. Since
sends-
you said you are 14, let me help you with a very basic logic. So verse itself says, okay, Allah.
Why are you recording?
It's the base, I'm allowed to record.
I don't record. Bro, I'm putting this on YouTube, yeah? It's for my cousin Modi. It's for my man.
So the verse itself expresses that Allah prays for Muhammad. And Allah, not only Allah, Allah and angels praise for
Sends
Muhammad.
blessings upon-
It doesn't say blessings, sir.
Well, that's the meaning of it.
So
Do you not know
since
the meaning
when,
of it?
since when barakah is not blessings anymore?
Christians make the same arguments in the Bible.
Since when barakah is not blessings
Why getting
anymore?
angry?
Because
getting
it
angry?
seems that your brain cells are not meeting with one another.
You can't
Especially
even
you turn up the speaker's
do you
phone
interpret-
by exposing my arguments.
You interpret Quran verses however you like. You need to
You
interpret.
interpret it for me.
You
I'll
can't
show it
interpret-
to you.
I'm trying to interpret.
I'll show it to you. Turn on Surah 33. Turn on Surah 33, verse 56 for me.
What?
Open your Quran.
I don't have a Quran.
You don't have a Quran. In that case, I assume you already looked at Surah 33, verse 56. Can you tell me what is happening in Surah 33, verse 56?
I already told you Allah sends blessings upon you.
So, can you show me the word blessing in the verse, in the Arabic?
Can you bring an English Quran? Because I'm not in mood. I'm actually waiting on it. Stop recording the video. Send me the video. Send me the video.
Sir, are you going to continue to expose me?
about, instead of jumping upon Islam, can we talk about flaws in Christianity? He's not recording. You know they blocked. They said that they're going to block. Yeah, on Friday. Came back like lazy.
Sir?
Sir. Modin.
That's what happens. You should be very much concerned for your young generation. Turn up the speaker's corner, don't even know what the argument is, can't even put the basic logic together. That the verse where it says Allah and angels pray for Muhammad, I am asking, as Allah does his prayer action, who does Allah pray to? So what we get to see is young generation sadly doesn't think at all. When you pray to someone, when you pray for someone, you are praying to someone for that person.
You can't even interpret Quran verses properly. Go interpret Quran verses properly. You're this old.
You do that for me.
So, firstly, I doubt that you left Islam. I don't think so. Like, I don't think you left Islam. If you left Islam, like, you're using weak, how do I say it? Weak, what's the word for that? Refutations. You don't know,
Sir, what is the Arabic word for blessing? You don't even know that?
I'm not asking for blessings.
Yeah, that's the level. You should all concern for our next generation. Our next generation messed up, especially if the next generation is followers of religion of pieces. They are very much messed up. You should be concerning. So, in Surah 33, verse 56, Allah and angels are praying for Muhammad. And then it says, so you pray as well. I am asking the question. I was asking the question. Thanks for them to remind me this question, because this question never been answered. Besides, Muslim missionary turned up to the debate and then said, Allah does pray for Muhammad. So, like, that's all it is. I'm asking, when Allah does the prayer for Muhammad with the angels, who does Allah do his prayer? Should be very simple answer. And when you turn up the speaker's corner, you should be able to answer this very basic question. If Allah is one in himself, and then can you just get our attention to the mosque at speaker's corner? This is the mosque of the speaker's corner now. Muslims are doing their prayer at speaker's corner, and there is another group over there as well. See how wonderful it is. Are you Muslim? You just said you just said Alhamdulillah. So you are already full of lies, I guess. So Surah 33:56. If Allah is by himself and praying for Muhammad, if there is no person who got Allah head or something, then the question is, who is the one who answers Allah's prayer for Muhammad? So that means, who does Allah pray to?
I still don't understand your point. What I said was right. Blessings is not the same as prayer. Barakah, which is like when you say is blessings, blessings, it's not the same as salah. Like,
say it again.
When you say barakah, it's not the same as ibadah or salah. He's not praying to you.
So does the verse says barakah? Does the verse says barakah?
You tell me.
No, I think you should be the one who tells me this.
You're the one who claims.
Does the verse says barakah?
You're the one who claims that they know so much about the Quran.
No, I don't make that claim. I'm simply asking the question since you came to expose me.
You're not.
So can you tell me is the Arabic word baraka is used in that verse?
Let me ask you this: is it blessing or is it ibadah to the Prophet? Because what I've made is what the Muslims have. I know you've had this argument in the past. It doesn't matter what word it was, a barakah, whatever. It does not say that it was worship. It does not say it was worship. And when it says that the
It
angels
does
sent
say
blessings,
pray. So what is
it doesn't say
dua?
prayer, it doesn't say
What
prayer.
is dua in Islam?
Ibadah.
So what is
Form of
ibadah?
Worship.
Essence of worship.
When
Okay, so
Alright, show me the Quran
that
then.
is what is Allah is doing in Surah 33
no, it
verse
doesn't.
56.
It doesn't.
You can pull up the Quran verse right now.
Here it is, sir.
Yeah, he wrote it. Muhammad and Jabir.